Hey there, space explorers! Ever looked up at the moon and wondered what it would be like if Earth had two of them? In this video, we're diving into the crazy possibilities and shocking consequences of double moons shining in our night sky. From wilder tides to confused animals, you won't believe how two lunar neighbors could transform our world. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Let's blast off into our two-moon adventure! Number 1. Double moonlit nights. Imagine stepping outside after dinner and seeing two bright orbs lighting up the darkness. The nights would be much brighter, almost like dusk, even in the middle of the night. People who love outdoor gatherings could host parties under double moonlight without needing too many lamps. But nocturnal animals, such as owls and bats, might struggle to find the shadows they need to hide or hunt. Farmers might notice changes in crop growth because some plants need true darkness to rest, and these brighter nights could disrupt their normal routines. Number 2, extra tugs on the ocean. Our single moon pulls the oceans to create high tides and low tides. With two moons, these pulls would combine and sometimes clash, creating unpredictable tidal patterns. Imagine giant waves appearing at times we don't expect, flooding coastal areas during random parts of the day. Surfers might be thrilled by the new waves, though they'd have to be careful of riptides that could become stronger and more dangerous. Over time, fishermen would see new migration routes for fish because the fish follow changing water temperatures and currents, which would shift even more with two lunar poles. Number 3, funny ocean beaches. When the water rises higher than usual, entire beaches could vanish for a few hours each day. Later, when the water recedes, the shoreline might stretch out farther than ever before, revealing curious shells, stranded jellyfish, and hidden creatures for beachcombers to discover. Tourists might find this exciting at first. Imagine suddenly having a vast, untouched stretch of sand to explore. But local businesses would need to adjust to the shifting times of beach accessibility. Sea turtles, which nest on beaches, could lay their eggs too close to the water if the tides become unpredictable, putting the next generation of turtles at risk. Number 4, wobbly Earth. Right now, Earth spins on a slight tilt, giving us our seasons. With two moons, Earth could develop a more pronounced wobble over many years, like a spinning top that's slightly off balance. This wobble could shift weather patterns, making some places colder while others get hotter. For example, a city known for mild springs might suddenly experience intense heat waves, confusing residents and affecting local crops. People living in regions prone to extreme weather, like hurricanes or tornadoes, might see an uptick in storm intensity due to the planet's changed tilt, leading scientists to study ways to predict or lessen these stronger storms. Number 5. New moon shadows. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon briefly blocks the sun's light from reaching Earth, creating a shadow on the ground. With two moons, we'd likely see more eclipses, possibly with both moons casting overlapping shadows at different times of the year. Photographers would travel all over to chase these rare double eclipse events, capturing spooky daytime darkness. Schools might host special eclipse-watching picnics where children wear protective glasses to witness the sky dimming in unique patterns. Scientists could learn more about our atmosphere because every eclipse offers a chance to study how light and heat change on Earth's surface. Number 6. Surprised animals. Lots of animals depend on the moon to know when to eat, sleep, or reproduce. Think about sea turtles that use the moon's reflection on the water to find their way back to the sea. With two moons, the turtles might get confused and crawl in circles instead of heading straight for the ocean. Birds that migrate at night could lose their way if one moon rises while the other sets. Even insects like moths, which navigate by moonlight, might change their flight patterns, potentially harming the plants they pollinate. This could upset entire food chains if certain animals can't adapt quickly. Number 7. Brighter nights, less sleep. Many people already struggle to get enough rest, and with two bright moons shining down, nights would be noticeably lighter. Children might have trouble falling asleep, and grown-ups could find themselves tossing and turning more often. Streetlights might become less necessary, saving cities energy costs, yet astronomers would lose even more of the natural darkness they need to see far into space. We might need new types of blackout curtains or tinted windows to keep bedrooms dark. Over time, doctors could observe changes in human health, as our natural sleep rhythms might shift without truly dark nights. Number 8. More exciting calendars. Currently, we track one moon's phases: new, crescent, quarter, gibbous, full, and align some festivals or events with these phases. With 2 moons, each would have its own schedule, so we'd need a double set of calendars. Imagine hosting a party when both moons are full at the same time, turning the sky into a brilliant display of moonlight. Entire cultures could evolve around these new lunar events, creating holidays to celebrate each moon's cycle. People might name the moons differently too, perhaps Luna and Nova, giving us 2 sets of monthly traditions to enjoy. Number 9. 2 moons for science. Scientists would be thrilled at the chance to study 2 lunar bodies close to home. They would build powerful telescopes, new kinds of satellites, and rovers to land on both moons. For instance, one moon might have more volcanic features, while the other could contain ancient, icy craters. Research centers could spring up on both moons, offering safe havens for astronauts to perform experiments on lunar soil, test new rover designs, and collect rare minerals. The knowledge gained would help us understand planetary systems around stars that may also have multiple moons, expanding our search for life beyond our solar system. Number 10. Bigger tidal energy. Tidal power stations use the rise and fall of ocean water to spin turbines and create electricity. With 2 moons pulling the tides, we could harness even more energy. Imagine having stronger, more frequent waves turning giant underwater fans to generate clean power. Governments might invest heavily in tidal infrastructure along coastlines, which could reduce reliance on fossil fuels and cut down on air pollution. However, these more intense waves could also damage existing tidal equipment, so engineers would have to design stronger machines. Coastal construction projects might become more expensive, but the reward could be a huge boost in renewable energy. Number 11. Danger of collisions. What if the 2 moons started orbiting too close to each other? Over many thousands of years, their paths could shift, risking collisions or fragments breaking off and plummeting toward Earth. Astronomers would keep close watch on the moon's orbits, using computers to predict any dangerous changes. If the worst happened and chunks of the moons fell into our atmosphere, they might burn up as meteors. Or, if they were large enough, they could cause significant damage. Space agencies would develop strategies to deflect or destroy threatening space debris, increasing our planetary defense readiness. Number 12. Possible new space travel. Rather than just sending missions to the moon, we could plan different journeys to Moon A and Moon B, each with its own landscape, orbit, and scientific mysteries. Tourists might one day take low-gravity vacations to experience the unique environment of each moon. Imagine traveling to one moon for its rocky craters and black lava fields, then hopping on a short spaceship ride to the other moon to explore massive cliffs of ice. These epic expeditions would inspire children worldwide to become astronauts, scientists, or engineers, dreaming of leaving Earth to discover the secrets of not 1, but 2 lunar neighbors. Number 13. Shifting seasons over time. Earth's tilt is crucial to our seasons, and 2 moons could gradually affect how stable that tilt remains. If Earth's tilt wobbles more, we might see dramatic changes in climate. Regions known for mild winters could get harsh snowstorms, and deserts might experience sudden bursts of rainfall. Arctic areas could recede if summers become long and warm, endangering polar bears and seals. Meanwhile, new farmland might emerge in places where the growing season was once too short. Humanity would have to adapt to these shifts by learning to grow new types of crops, moving populations inland, or building stronger infrastructure against extreme weather. Number 14. Cultural changes and celebrations. Throughout history, people have created myths, songs, and dances inspired by our single moon. With 2 moons, imagine the burst of creativity. Storytelling sessions around bonfires, describing how 2 lunar siblings rule the night sky, or entire art galleries dedicated to paintings of double moonlit landscapes. Cities might hold spectacular twin moon festivals, lighting paper lanterns and parading down streets whenever both moons align overhead. Different cultures might favor one moon over the other, leading to competing legends and friendly rivalries. Poets would write verses about lost love under the lesser moon, while songs celebrate the greater moon's sparkling rays. Number 15. Greater environmental shifts. Beyond higher tides and wobbly seasons, two moons could change Earth's entire balance in unforeseen ways. Deep ocean currents might flow differently, carrying warmth to regions that used to be cold. Certain fish populations could explode in new areas while declining in others, altering marine food webs and affecting human fishing industries. Ice shelves at the poles might melt faster if the combined gravitational forces somehow pull on enormous glaciers, causing sea levels to rise higher than expected. Over the centuries, whole coastlines might be reshaped, prompting us to continually adapt our architecture, farmland, and city planning to the new, ever-changing environment guided by Earth's two celestial companions. Wow! We've covered everything from huge waves and shifting seasons to brand new cultural celebrations under twin lunar lights. It's incredible to imagine how just one extra moon could flip our everyday lives upside down. If you found this video interesting, or a little spooky, be sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more cosmic explorations and fun what-if scenarios. Thank you for watching. Keep dreaming big, and we'll see you in the next video.